today we're going to be looking at this. It's a Monster Truck Rex, I think it's called. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. Okay, let's get it set up properly here. So I think we're going to have to open these nuts here to get into it, so we can actually have a look at the mechanism. Let's have a go. Here we go. There we are. And this goes, so don't let the screws fall out. You can see here, this is the new, well, the repaired cog, if we call it that. And if I zoom in here a little bit, you can see that all this here, let's go there. All this here is just epoxy. So I did kind of like a V shape, and then I just poured loads of epoxy into there, waited for it to get a bit malleable, and then when it was malleable, I kind of made it into a rudimentary kind of cog shape, and then more or less I used this, and I could have rolled it back and forward along the cogs. And then basically, because this is the perfect, shape, it seemed to work perfectly. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see how this part here, because I think this is better. So this is going to switch, and I think it's supposed to make the sound effect. So when it crashes into something, it actually has a sound effect that goes, I don't know, I imagine it's a screaming dinosaur. So this is the spring, and this is designed to go here, because this part here is like a bumper, and this bumper here, because it's serrated edge here, it'll push against this little device here, which is going to make a sound. So basically when it hits it, it pushes and gets a sound. I suppose you'll hear it now when I fix this properly. Okay, lost another screw. Let's put those other screws. So when looking at this, I think it goes here. And then when this closes, because this at the moment doesn't push back. This doesn't push back, doesn't do anything. So that's not very good, because maybe if there's no spring there, it'll push back and maybe get stuck. So let's put this spring in here, like so. There you go. Let's push this back. Yeah, and I think, look, already I'm getting a little bit of a pushback. It's doing much more than it did before. So what we'll do now, we got this spring working. This is the body again. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this fella back on here. Let's do it carefully. Push it like this, goes back on like this. Make sure that everything goes in. Get these things back in. His wheels pop in here. I think we're done there. Let's screw in the first one here. Okay, that one's in already. Let's make sure everything is in. This fella is pushing fine. Boom, boom, boom. The wheels are turning fine. Yeah. Stand in the way. Wheels are turning fine. When I got this, these were stuck here. This, by the way, is an Amazon return. I'd like to buy Amazon returns and just like play around with them. And it was stuck here. And then this is when I realized that there was something wrong inside, and I thought that maybe it could be a broken tooth on something, a gear, and that's exactly what it was. So basically, I took the epoxy, rolled it. To be honest, actually, what I did this time was I used epoxy, a 2-part epoxy, and for some reason, I don't know why, I was sitting there and I thought, could be an idea here to add like a little bit of talcum powder. Now, don't ask me why I thought talcum powder would help with this thing, but maybe just to give it a little bit more strength, because it's kind of a part that, you know, is constantly moving. When you're doing the direction on the RV car, I imagine that those teeth, sorry, have so much back and forward, and maybe that when they hit a certain object, sometimes that, you know, causes them to break. So I thought maybe adding a little bit of, you know, something extra to the epoxy might strengthen it. Now, I don't know if that's going to work, got no clue, but at least it's going to give it something else. And the good thing about this is if it breaks later on, I know exactly what the problem is, and I'll just make a little bit more epoxy, and that's it. Get that one there. We're in. All those are done. What we'll do now is that when we come back, I'll actually turn it on and give you an example of this baby in action. Okay, we're back. I'd like to apologize about my dirty desk. Let me explain my setup. I got an old lamp here, lamp stand, which is connected to an iPhone. This is my first video, by the way, so I don't know how this is going to look when it's done. And I apologize if the sound is bad. I apologize if my my accent is difficult to understand. By the way, I'm from Ireland, but I live in Spain. So anyway, so this is the what I fixed. Let's do a quick recap. It's all there. Everything should be fine here. The way this works is it's got an internal battery here. It's quite nice that you plug in USB. There you go. Now, as I said, I got this with a return pallet, return box with about 20 toys. And normally what happens with these return things, I get them and about like 80% of the things are fine and 20% of the things are, you know, things you have to fix. But I kind of like that. And this one, it didn't come in this box, came in a plastic bag. And it looked fantastic. But when I took it out of the bag, I realized that these were stuck to the side. But anyway, fixed the tooth with epoxy and molded it back in using the other cog that it's connected to, and basically seems to work. I also kind of cleaned some of the cogs, because there was a little bit of dirt in there. But obviously, that's before I decided to film this, because I thought, sure, why not? Why not start a setup where I can record stuff? So anyway, this is the baby, the Rexatronic. So I've got the controller here, and basically, let's check this. Seems to be working fine. Go back, forward, whoop, and this. Crash! Oh my god! And I think. Now, apparently this. See? You see now? His eyes have gone red. That apparently means that it is in angry mode. And if you press this button on angry mode, I'm going to basically hold it because it's going to go. And if I put this on the floor now, it would start to do backflips. Not backflips, it's wheelies and moving around. Now, I don't have the space right now, and I don't want to show anybody my untidy basement. But basically, this thing is cool. What I might do is I might do a video outside and add it to this later on. Okay, well, I think that's a success. Success is the word. So my name is Terry. This is actually my first video fixing stuff. I have no clue what I'm doing. I just like to open stuff up, see if I can fix it, and hopefully not lose any parts and not make a total hash of it. So listen, who knows, you could be the first person to view this. So I hope you kind of enjoyed it, and I'm going to try to upload maybe once every 2 weeks right now. Anyway, thanks very much. So here we are. This is the toy in action. Let's move it forward a bit. Whoa. Maybe moved around a bit. Woo, woo. And if you press the button for a while, it should turn red. Rawr. I'm one-handed here now, so this is quite hard to do. So let's try. Oop, finger in the way. Maybe knock it into here. Oh, let's go again. One more time. When the eyes go red, I'll come back to you. Okay, we have red. Let's go. Okay, and if he's red, and I press this button here, he should jump forward and do a backflip. Let's go back again. Push the button again. Oh yeah, and I think that is all good. All right, thanks everybody. Let's wait till the next one I can upload. All right, and if you like it, obviously, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.